We do have a few more matches under our belt. The form has improved, and in probably the most exciting news, we've actually had a striker hit the back of the net for us. So the first games of the season didn't get off to the way we wanted them to start, but there has been a vast improvement since then. I think Jack Clark getting back to fitness has been a big element in the form that we have got. He is our top scorer currently with 6 goals. And since then, we've made a minor change to the tactic. Instead of having the pressing forward, we've changed to advance forward. And that has allowed all of our strikers to recently get goals for the team. As we can see, Roofson got his first goal against QPR. Then we had Semedo. He got his first couple of goals in a game against Cardiff and followed that up with one against Swansea. And in our most recent match against Watford, Mason Burstow did pop up in the 70th minute to get his first goal for the club as well. Great to see that we are getting goals from quite a few positions, and good to see that the team, now that we have got a few more players back, is performing very well. And hopefully we can continue that in today's episode. So we are taking on Middlesbrough and Leicester today. Unfortunately, the Stoke game is still going to have to take a back seat. Middlesbrough and Leicester were, at the beginning of the season, the two teams which were running away from it, but recent form has taken them just into the playoffs. However, good results against us will take them back above us, so we've got to make sure that we don't allow that to happen. For the first game today against Middlesbrough, the squad is looking slightly more complete to what it has been in recent weeks. As we say, Jack Clark is now fully fit. He's been fantastic, and the return of Dan Neil and I would say Dennis Serkin as well. Dennis Serkin's just added good balance to that left-hand side, being able to overlap with Jack Clark. And Dan Neil, just having his presence in there and his ability has been huge for us. Probably the more suited to be in that ball-winning midfielder role that we do have. Isn't as natural in real life, but he has been performing well in that position, and good rating for the season so far. Roofson unfortunately has just picked up a slight injury, so he won't be available for today's game. We have been able to replace him in the squad with Abdullah Bar, who himself has been having a few injury issues, but thankfully fit to return to the squad today. So your starting team, we've got Patterson in goal, Pembele, O'Nien, Ballard and Serkin in defence, Ekwa and Neil holding midfield with Clark, Bellingham and Roberts in front of them, with Hemir leading the line. This is the first derby day we've got, so let's hope we can get a good result against the rivals. So the first highlight of the game, we do have Bellingham attempting to whip the corner in. He puts it to the back post and aiming for Dan Ballard, where he is beaten in the air. Patrick Roberts picks it up, runs down to the byline, back to Pembele, into Job, and he pops it into the top corner. Great finish by Job. Way to endear him to the Sunderland fans at the Stadium of Light, getting his first goal in the league in front of Middlesbrough. Great ball across by Pembele. Nice composed finish by Job. Just putting it into that top corner, out of reach of Dieng. Is a fantastic start. Exactly what we wanted. 1-0. Let's keep it going. And here we have Sunderland hopefully on the attack again. Roberts plays it out to Pembele, and now Pembele running down that line. He does whip the ball in. Already got one assist. Hemir does win the ball in the box, but that's just over the bar. We're performing very well in these opening few minutes. Dangerous free kick on the edge of the box. Pierre Ekwa hasn't yet scored in this save, and he hits the bar. That was very close. Again, if we can get him doing a few more set pieces like that through the course of the season, we could be on for some fantastic goals that we do see, but just need it to be a little bit low. The corner that we did have comes to nothing, and unfortunately still 1-0 to the Sunderland. We've made it to half time, still 0-0. Don't want to do anything drastic in the half time interval. Job unfortunately has picked up a slight knock in that first half, so I think just to ensure he stays fit, I am going to swap him with Abdullah Bar. He can take his place in that centre attacking mid and also get a bit of fitness back into his legs. Other than that, same team, out for the second half, and hopefully we can keep up the performance that we showed in the first half. So we are getting a few more tired legs on the pitch now. So we say Dan Neil, Jack Clark, both of them not exactly having much energy left in those legs. So I think for the first change, I will bring on Bennett. He's going to go on that left-hand side, and hopefully his pace can cause a lot of problems. And then this is a change we have made quite a bit this season. I'm going to bring on Sale for Neil, and then just switch Sale and O'Nien about. O'Nien taking his place in that ball-winning midfielder role, a position which he has played in real life but has converted more to a centre-back in recent times. And Pembele, another one who's getting tired, so we are just going to take him off. We've got one more change left. I can see that Roberts is also tiring as well, so we'll let a few more wins play out, make sure we don't pick up another injury. And Roberts, with potentially his last contribution of the match, whips the ball in. Dan Ballard wins the header, and now we are going to bring on Chris Rigg and just swap these front three behind Semedo about. So Barr on the left, Rigg in the centre, Bennett on the right, and they can have some fun against Middlesbrough for the last 20 minutes of the game. And into the 85th minute now, Abdullah Barr has picked up a bit of a knock, but he is running down this left-hand side, gets into the box, plays it back to O'Nien. He has a shot from the edge of the box, and that is a good save from Senny Liang. Keeps it 2-0 to Sunderland, but we are applying pressure with the corner. Chris Rigg plays the ball in. Not quite the delivery that we did need. It was Middlesbrough who managed to get it away, but only out for another corner. Chris Rigg attempting to whip it in again. It does go at that near post. Dan Ballard winning the header again, just wide. He has been fantastic for us this season, Dan Ballard. I think his aerial presence for these corner situations, definitely something that we missed in the back end of last season in real life when he wasn't available to us. And that just puts the gloss on the game. Abdullah Barr, first goal of the season. Great awareness by Chris Rigg, looking for the run at the edge of the box. And the finish from Barr as well. Calm, composed, into that bottom corner. Great to see. Let's just watch it here again. Nice player back, and that is a very tidy finish. Middlesbrough came here hoping to put up more of a battle, but it's nice to get the revenge on them. 3-0. Can't complain about the performance whatsoever. We have been very, very lethal. This is probably only the second game of the season where we've been comfortable. The rest of them, although we have picked up quite a few wins, it has been tough for us to get those results. But a comfortable 3-0 win against our North East rivals Middlesbrough, exactly what the fans want to see, exactly what I want to see. We do have an international break now, and then the game against Stoke, but we'll be back after that for the big game against Leicester. I'll see you then. Game against Stoke did not go to plan. Although Jack Clarke gave us a lead in the 7th minute, Stoke did come back to win the game 2-1. Very disappointing performance from us, especially given the recent form that we had been in before that match. But a chance to make up for it straight away against a Leicester team whose form has gotten off the boil quite a bit recently. In terms of the team, it's quite similar to what you will have seen before. We got Pembele, O'Nien, Ballard and Serkin in front of Patterson in goal. Neil and Ekwe performing the roles at that base of midfield. Clark, Bellingham and Roberts in behind, Rusin up front. We'd also have LSA making his first appearance on the bench of the season. Obviously has been out for quite a while, just worked his way back to full fitness, so it'll be interesting to see if he can come on and make an impact. And we've also got Mayenda on the bench for the first time. Chris Rigg has been made available for the under-21s recently, just to make sure he is playing some proper football. And Mason Burstow hasn't been performing too badly, but I do want to keep more faith with Mayenda, simply because he's our permanent player, and it would be nice to see if we can get him developed and see where we go from there. Players on the bench, we've got Abdullah Barr, who could come on and make an impact, along with Jewison Bennett. May look to give Alessi some minutes in this game, depending on what the scoreline is. But hopefully the team that we have out will be enough to upset and unsettle this Leicester squad, and we'll be able to come away with the victory at the end of it. So Jack Clarke looking to whip the ball in, Ekwe not able to win it, but Dan Neil edge of the box. Good save by the Leicester keeper there, keeping Dan Neil out. Good early opportunity for us. And 20 minutes into the game, we are on the attack again. Joe picks it up in the wide area, tries to play it into Neil, but it is intercepted. We do have a win it back. Ekwe out to Pembele. He's tempting to get down this right hand side and play the ball into the box. The ball was intercepted, but it did ricochet to Roberts. He tried to play it in and won the corner. Hopefully this corner, aiming for Dan Ballard's head. Look at the little far post. Not the best corner in the world. And we do play it out back to Pembele. O'Nien trying to get it over the tops to Roberts. keeping the pressure up, still have the ball, but poor pass by Rowson out to Pembele, and that has lost all the momentum in the attack. Pretty much straight away we do look to be on the attack again, keeping possession in the middle of the park. 9 now, playing it through to Dan Neil, and he's playing the ball forward to Patrick Roberts. As we know of Patrick Roberts, he's going to try to drive forward. He gets into the box, plays it in. Jack Clark gets a final touch on it. Maybe being going in anyway. We'll have to double check that one. Roberts maybe slightly agrees that Jack Clark took it off the line. Great play by Roberts, though. And, let's have a look here. Roberts drifting in. Looks, maybe just going wide. Goodbye, Jack Clark, just to make sure that we did get that goal. 1-0 Sunderland, and that will put us up to second in the table if it stays like it is currently. We are looking to give ourselves a bit more of an advantage though. Serkin tries to play it to Rowson, but that is one. But now we have Clark plays it into Rowson again. That's a very, very soft penalty that we have been awarded there. Jack Clark with the chance to increase his tally for the season, but probably not the... It probably wasn't a penalty looking at the replay that we did see. Looked like Rowson was just outstrength. Could have done more to probably stay on his feet. He did win us the penalty though, and Jack Clark is lethal from the penalty spot. Does put it in the back of the net. 2-0 advantage now. Jack Clark with another brace for the season, looking for a hat-trick. Let's see if he can get it for the rest of the game. I do have the flu, so I was about to cough during that replay, so I apologise for not commentating over it, but that is a fantastic goal from Rowson. Clark now whipping the ball in. Job, good awareness to play it in. Great little forward run from Rowson, keeping himself onside and putting it into that top corner. It's exactly what we need from Sunderland. Great attacking play, 3-0 up, very comfortable. Leicester not enjoying their return to the Championship. They were having a lot of fun at the start of the season. Like we say, them and Middlesbrough appear to be having a bit of a two-way battle at the beginning of the season, but therefore both of them have dropped off in recent weeks, and it has allowed us to take advantage of that, putting ourselves into a lofty position of second place. And that was Serkin with a snapshot from the edge of the box. Keeper looked like he had no idea what was going on, only just puts it out for a corner. Roberts now whipping it in, aiming for that man, Dan Ballard again, but not quite able to get it through. Jack Clark now, and we keep the pressure on with another corner in the match. Roberts looking to whip it in. Is that man Dan Ballard there again? No, he's beaten in the air this time. And that is half-time. Great performance from us. Can't be upset about anything that we've just seen there. We just need to keep that level of performance up for the second half. We do know Leicester have a lot of quality players within the team who can cause us danger. Jack Clark, though, that is his hat-trick. What a goal from Jack Clark. Cutting in from the inside and then just burying it into the corner of the goal. He really has been so much of an influential player for us this season. There is interest in him from some Premier League clubs. I think there's Burnley, Wolves and Nottingham Forest amongst them. Probably will look to tie him down to a new contract very shortly because he is single-handedly taking us up. So we are on the attack again. Have just had another coughing fit, which has led to us coming back when Eck was just about to kick the ball. As we can see, there's a lot of open space on that side of the net, so hopefully that's what he's aiming for, and hopefully we'll see it fly into this top corner right there. Let's have a look. We'll click this play button. Oh, that's where he was aiming for. It is a fantastic save from the keeper. But Ekwe, again, another good free kick. I think he just needs to get one of them, and then his confidence will be sky high. That is that man, Daniel Ballard, the danger man from set pieces. Great ball in from Patrick Roberts. Yet again, delivering it right onto the head of Dan Ballard at that near post. No chance for Leicester. We've done a lot of damage to them in this game, so we are going to make some changes now. Jack Clark has done his work. He can come off. Roberts, he's been fantastic yet again. He can come off, get himself a little rest. Rowson, he's grabbed a goal, so I am going to bring on Mienda. He can make his debut. Let's see if he can get himself a goal and get amongst the fun. So a final couple of changes now. Alessi is going to get a bit of game time. Serkin is tiring. And Joe Bellingham as well. He is the last one of these players. He went into that red state first. Although another fantastic game. He is coming off. Alex Pritchard coming on to replace him. Coming up to full time. 5-0 win for Sunderland. And against a team who probably do have players which might be a level above us just on the attributes that they do have. We have put in a magnificent performance to win 5-0 away from home. Just looking at the league table there, it is very tight at the top. Us and Leeds maybe with a game in hand could potentially go 5 points clear of ourselves. They will be coming up in the next episode load, a potential battle at the top, and we'll also be coming back for a game against West Brom. That will be a home doubleheader. That's coming up in the next episode. But we leave with the dizzying heights of second place for Sunderland, and great position for us to be in at this point in time. As always, please hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know how you feel we're getting on and anything you might be doing differently. Always look forward to hearing back from you guys. If you're enjoying the save, please keep supporting us, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye.